Hi guys, Karis here, and I am climbing up Bell Rock right now. I'll give you guys a view of what I can see when I'm done giving you your card reading. I have my staff with me. This is what I'm using to help with the Equinox's re-arrival in my own unique little way. We all do stuff, and this is the way I'm doing it today. Okay, so I want to give you guys a little card reading with Stacy DeMarco's decks. This is the Goddesses and Sirens picture, and this one is the Gods and Titans, and I've merged the two to create a balance between masculine and feminine in my readings, because that's what we're working on the planet right now. Merging dualities, making true peace from the past paradigm warring sides. And one of the ways that can be represented is in divine masculine and divine feminine. So every time I use these cards, I do it with a spirit of bringing around new harmonics to the planet. Not just doing what we've done before, but starting fresh. So this equinox is a great time to consciously do this. So let me shuffle just a little bit more, and then I'll do my spread the way that I do it. I pull 5 cards, and sometimes I do double that if I'm doing the masculine and feminine aspects, and perhaps I will just very quickly. I won't go too deeply into it because I don't want this video to be too long. Alright, so about done shuffling. Just shuffle your cards until it feels right, until it feels like time to stop. And then I will say, okay, so the period that this equinox is beginning in each of our lives, no matter when you're watching this, will be, okay, so, I pulled a masculine and a feminine, and another feminine underneath, but I think I'll just keep the top one. So, this is what will represent us. Oh, no, I'm sorry, represent the situation. And then what will represent us, okay, got a masculine and a feminine here. Great. Now our challenges, masculine and feminine, got it? The way that we will surmount these challenges, and the boon that we get. And by that, what I mean is the way I see this world is in programs. So if we have the situation, who we are, our challenges, how we'll beat them, then after that we kind of get a new aspect, a new gift, a new tool in our tool belt. And so what's the boon? What is it that the universe, what is it we're really going to earn by doing this work? Okay, so the situation. What is this time beginning right now and going on after the equinox going to be? Ooh, fantastic. You know how I was just talking about ending the war? Ha ha ha. Well, you've got new beginnings in the war card. Fantastic. That matches right up. And Easter, new beginnings. That's coming up. That's what the spring equinox is all about. Oh, I love this. And then war. I think that this means, since this is the masculine, the giving side, I think that this means that probably we're going to feel super intense. Giving, intensity, and war, and how do you interpret that for your own personal life? I think we'll all do it differently. For me, I think it's going to be a continuation of work. For me, war means like shoulder to the grindstone, doing stuff, and that's kind of what I've been doing. It's what I'm doing right now, so it makes sense that would continue. Okay, and then who we are. Unity in action. Boudica, I don't know if that's her correct pronunciation of her name, but she was a Celtic queen who was betrayed and her people were massacred, and so she went on a bloodthirsty rampage, and it was pretty dicey. But all of the tribes came under her when that happened that had been warring of her people. So I think it's standing together for a common goal. Awesomeness paradigm. And then Thor, action. So we're receiving the desire to stand together, and we're giving action. I'll take that. Okay, what are our challenges going to be? Ooh, receiving protection and giving cycles. So when I see the Helios card, it makes me think, all right, resting and action and giving and receiving and not judging ourselves and not going off of old paradigms of what we should be doing when, but rather seeing it as a natural progression. And then receiving protection. So that's going to be our test, is whether or not we can feel safe and ride with the tides. Ooh. And how we're going to do this? Dance through our obstacles, Ganesha. I love this picture of Ganesh. Check him out. He's rocking out. And he's got a higher self Ganesh behind him, made of gold. Love that. And then Andromache, strength. And I love her face. I love her face. And she was a badass warrior. She was the queen of the Amazons. So, That's how we're going to beat them. Receiving strength from the universe, knowing how to master our own cycles, and dancing through our obstacles, jamming them out. Just this morning I posted something on Facebook about how let's get off the battlefield and onto the dance floor. And what are we going to get? Oh, you guys are going to love this. I'm so excited. All right, so this is our boom. This is what we're getting during this work. Focus. And I love how he's in the cold because, and look at what he's wearing. He's not really wearing, like, he's really merged with his environment there. And equality, Lilith. The original fight between the masculine and the feminine. But look, she's ascended. I love it. So, to recap, this, starting today at the spring equinox, is going to be a time of new beginnings and war, going to the mats, seeing what we're made of. We are represented by action and unity. So we have to get all of our pieces on board together in order to succeed, in order to make this action. Our struggle is going to be in feeling protected, feeling safe, and also understanding how we're moving with the tides, how the changing universe is, how it just is, like it or not, this is what's happening. And the way we're going to beat it is by allowing ourselves to be strong and fierce and dancing through our obstacles rather than needing to battle them. That's the answer for war. Off the battlefield, onto the dance floor. And then finally, what we get as a result, focus and equality. So we get upgrades. Ooh, hello. There's a little flying friend around here. We get upgrades, and we're gonna all be of a new planet, guys. Rock it out. You know, they talk about the coming of the golden age, and what I think that is just a time, I think that it's golden because everything is merged. It's the age-old alchemy. It's what we've been working for all these centuries and millennia. So let's rock it within ourselves first, and then it will filter down into the 3D around us. So let me give you guys a view. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So that's above me. That's the top of Bell Rock, which I'm not going to go all the way up to because I have to prep for my workshop today. And this is the view of what I was looking at. Right? There's the highway down there. That's just 179 in Sedona. And do you guys see some of the faces in the rocks right here? Hope you do. The elementals here on Bell are very funny. They're funny and they're unlike other elementals I've met. So it's fun to come and climb Bell and hang out with those guys because they're a trip. Okay, guys, go in peace. Have a beautiful equinox. Wishing you just the best that is on your potential path and knowing that you'll get it. All right, go in peace, and I will see you on the astrals.